Hello, my name is Sally Pinto, and I'm the Program Director for the Yonkers Newark Neighborhood Naturally Occurring Retirement Community. We serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We are under the auspices of WJCS and the Yonkers Office for the Aging. We also have a resource specialist and a nurse on staff. We conduct virtual programming in partnership with the Yonkers Public Library on a daily basis. Enjoy the program.
Everyone for being here and setting this up. I'm excited to be back, working together with all of you. It's nice to see you in person. Hi, Satish. I saw Edda before. It's completely fine to have your camera off. Of course, that's your choice. But it is nice for me to just see, even if it's just hi Josephine, it's just even if it's just for a moment to see your faces. I enjoy it. Okay, so here we are again, practicing like a 25 minutes of chair yoga and then about 25 minutes of Yoga Nidra. As you probably remember, I organize my classes around the elements, earth, water, fire, air, space, and then a balancing session. And today we're going to start with the balancing. The guided meditation at the end, just a reminder, any guided meditation, I am simply suggesting places to go. You are choosing whether you want to follow me or not. I wanted to introduce a new breathing technique today. Or a simplified breathing technique. It's called Kaki Pranayama, or crow breath, or crow breathing. It's a cooling and calming breath, and it comes in a few different versions. Some of you might be very familiar with breathing practices. This is a simplified version that anyone can do. So it's called a crow breath because it's like a beak. So we form the mouth into a beak. It's like if you were whistling. So if you want to, you can try. So you form your mouth or your lips into a beak, and we're going to inhale through the beak, and then exhale through the nose. So if you want to, you can try to form your lips into a beak, or like you were whistling, and then inhale and exhale through the nose. So if you want to, we can try that a few more times before we do it in the practice. So form the lips into a beak, and then inhale, exhale through the nose. And this is a cooling breath. Great to do when the weather is warm. It's cooling for the body. It can also be cooling for the mind. Okay, so with that in mind, so let's start the physical practice, the asana practice. So finding your chair and finding your seat. Take your seat. That is often the hardest part of practicing, actually signing up. And here we are, a nice sized group practicing together. Finding your seat, and we always start the same way, checking in with your feet. So maybe if you want to, you can lift your heels, lift your toes, reminding yourself of the connection to earth. Lifting the heels, lifting the toes, maybe spreading the toes, and then coming back to neutral or stillness. And then if you want to, you can bring your awareness to your sitting bones. Maybe shifting the weight lightly from sitting bone to sitting bone, noticing the strength and sturdiness of your sitting bones. And then finding stillness, have even weight on both sitting bones. And then if you want to, you can bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Maybe imagine how the crown of your head is reaching up towards the universe, keeping your upper body and your spine tall. And maybe shifting your awareness in between the feet and the crown. So there's one force, gravity, keeping you connected to earth. So the soles of the feet are connecting you to earth, and there's another force that keeps you connected to the universe. There are two separate forces keeping you connected both to earth and to the universe. And when they are balanced, good things happen. And then if you want to, you can try that new breathing technique that we talked about. So it's called Kaki Pranayama, crow breath. So imagine a beak. So we form the lips into like if you were to whistle, and breathe in, exhale through the nose. So inhale through the beak, exhale through the nose. It's a cooling breath. It's called Kaki Pranayama. If you want to search for it later, you can. There are a number of different ways of doing this. And this is one simple way of using that breathing technique. Okay, now if you want to, you can bring your awareness to the core, the Sushumna. So imagine, sometimes I use a straw. Imagine like around your physical spine, somewhere there is your Sushumna, your spiritual spine. So, and if you want to, you can imagine how you inhale from the earth all the way up, exhale down. Inhale up through your spiritual core, exhale back down. And maybe if you want to, you can add, so sometimes we talk about the midbrain. So when you inhale up from earth through the root chakra, all the way up through the midbrain, all the way up to the crown of your head, exhale down. And midbrain, one way of finding that is to put your hands on your temples, and then imagine a line that goes straight in, and somewhere on that line in the middle of your brain is midbrain or third eye. And then if you want to, you can bring your awareness back to your feet. And then we're going to start with just lifting the feet. Lifting one foot, lifting the other. Lifting the feet off the floor. Lifting one and then the other. Maybe a lift and move it. So lift the feet. So we can lift the feet off the ground, off the earth. We can walk and take action by lifting our feet and walking away, walking towards, walking sideways, walking backwards, walking forward. We can lift the feet. And then back to neutral. Next thing, we can lift and kick. We can lift and kick. So lifting and kicking. Lift and kick. You can kick forward or sideways. Maybe you can even kick backwards. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. So lift your foot and kick away. Kick. Sideways, forward, back behind you, lift and kick. Try that a few times. And when we're doing this, we're engaging the core, we're opening up the hips, and then back to neutral. Now, if you want to, you can place your hand on your belly, maybe finding the navel. So in the belly, we eat and then we get a lot of food in there. And then if you want to, you can imagine that you're drawing a circle with the navel. So imagine drawing a circle with the navel. So we eat all this food and then we transform the food into energy. And we use that energy to act skillfully. In yoga, we talk about skillful action. And you can circle one way, or like a mixing a bowl, mixing something. So mixing the food that you ate and transforming that food into fire and energy. And then coming back to neutral. Now, if you want to, you can imagine your forearms as your lungs. We have, most of us at least, we have 2 lungs. So forearms as lungs. And then imagine how you inhale into your lungs and they expand. Exhale, release. Inhale into your lungs and expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, widen and expand. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Okay, now next time, if it's helpful to you, you can place your, or imagine how you're placing your hands in your back pockets. Back pockets. Now imagine or bring your awareness to your heart. Now inhale and imagine how the heart is expanding. Exhale and soften. Inhale into your heart and allow the heart to expand. Exhale, soften. Inhale, allow the heart to expand. Exhale, soften. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. One last time. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Now, place your hands at the side of your head and imagine that midbrain, that point in the middle of your brain, a point in the middle of your brain, midbrain or third eye. Imagine breathing in clarity and then exhale coolness. Inhale clarity. Exhale coolness into that. And the coolness is kind of expanding into your brain. Inhale clarity. And allow coolness to spread out through your brain. Inhale clarity. Exhale coolness. One more time. Inhale clarity. Exhale coolness. And release. Okay, Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to stand up. So bring your awareness back to your feet and then transfer the weight forward and up, coming up to a standing position. So we're going to do the same thing standing. Same thing standing. Okay, so starting with just lifting our feet. Lift your feet. Lifting our feet. So lift your feet. You can lift and take a step forward. You can take a step backwards. You can take a step to the side. Maybe you want to take 2 steps to the side. We can lift our feet and walk. And what we're looking for in yoga is skillful action. And one action is to walk. I can walk forward. I can walk backwards. I can walk away from you. I can walk towards you. I can walk to the side. Maybe I want to lift my feet and walk in circles. So lifting your feet. Lift your feet. Okay. Next thing, lift and kick. 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 I can kick behind me. I can kick to the side or forward. So lift your feet and kick away. Lift and kick away. Okay, next thing. If you want to place your hand on your belly, imagine we're eating food, comes down. I'm going to place my feet a little bit wider, and then I'm going to mix all that food. I'm going to mix all that food and turn or transform all that food into energy. And I'm going to use that energy, or I'm going to create a fire in my belly, and transform that into energy and skillful action. Skillful action. So drawing a circle with the navel. I can go one way, I can go the other. It's like mixing a bowl of food. Mixing a bowl of food. Or like a navel is or belly dancing. Belly dancing. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can imagine your forearms as your lungs. Breathing, inhale into your lungs and allow them to expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, widen and expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. And then placing your hands in your back pockets, imaginary back pockets. Let the elbows move together. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, allow the heart to expand. Exhale, soften. Inhale into your heart, allow the heart to expand. Exhale, soften. Release the arms. I like to keep a wider stance in the beginning, gives me more stability. And then imagine that point in the middle of your brain. Middle of your brain, finding that point in the middle of your brain. Your mind's eye, your mind's eye. Inhale clarity, exhale coolness. And notice how the coolness is spreading from the midbrain out to the entire brain and into your skull and creating coolness. Inhale clarity, exhale coolness. Inhale clarity, exhale coolness. One more time. Inhale clarity, exhale coolness. And release. Okay. Now, let's do a Sun A version. So I'll start with my feet hip distance apart. I'm facing the chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank posture. And now here, let's lift the feet. Lift one foot, lift the other, lift it, step it out to the side, lift it back, step it out to the side, maybe lift and take a step forward, lift it back. So playing with the same actions, but in different versions. So lifting our feet, we can lift our feet. And then back to plank posture, and then find down dog. Now lift the foot and kick. Kick. Kick to the side, kick behind you, kick forward, maybe kick cross. And then back to down dog. Lift the other foot and kick away. Kick behind you to the side, cross. So playing with lifting and kicking. And then back to down dog. Inhale, look forward, exhale, and jump wide. And then bending one knee, bending the other, opening up the hips, maybe bending both knees. So playing around, opening up the body. From here, you can keep your hands on the chair, or if you want to, you can place the hands on the floor. That's up to you. I'll keep my hands on the chair for now. And then inhale and reach one arm up towards the sky. Stay there. Inhale and allow the lungs to expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach and expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. And then stay there for a moment. And then let's try the other side. Inhale, lift the other arm up towards the sky. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift one arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. And then stay there for a moment. And then jump the feet together. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. And the mantra we're working with, or that I'm working with, is I act in perfect balance. I act in perfect balance. So if you want to, you can play with the same or work with the same mantra, or you can pick something else. Okay, let's try another standing sequence. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank posture. We're going to move from plank posture to up dog. So inhale, heart expands. Exhale to down dog, heart soften. Inhale to up dog. Heart expands. Exhale, heart softens to down dog. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Now, stay there for a moment. Shift the weight to the left foot. Right foot comes off the floor. Take a step forward. Release the back heel down and find warrior one. Here, if you want to, you can now add the breathing technique we talked about. So forming the lips to a beak, inhale through the beak, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the beak, exhale nose. Inhale through your lips, exhale to the nose. Release. Now, let's move from warrior one to warrior two. Same breathing technique 3 times. Inhale through the beak, exhale through nose. Inhale through the beak, exhale nose. Inhale to the beak, exhale nose. Now, moving from warrior two to warrior three. So I'm going to place the hands on my chair and then find warrior three. I can keep the hands on the chair, or if I want to, I can release the arms out. Same breathing technique. Inhale through the beak, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the beak, exhale nose. Inhale beak, exhale nose. And then bring the feet back together, bend the knees, and come back up to standing. Okay, same sequence, different leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank posture. Now, we're first moving in between up dog and down dog. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. The shoulders are widening, heart is expanding. Exhale, down dog. Heart is softening. Last time. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay there for a moment. Now shift the weight to the right leg. Left foot comes off the floor. Take a step forward. Release the back heel down. Find warrior one. You can stay here and breathe normally, or if you want to, you can do the breathing technique we talked about. Kaki pranayama, crow breath. Forming the lips as a beak, or like you were whistling. Breathe, inhale through the beak. Exhale through the nose. 3 times. Inhale through the beak. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the beak. Exhale to the nose. And then moving from warrior one to warrior two. Warrior two finds a target, start pulling back the string, but does not take action yet. We just know where we're going. Inhale through the beak. Exhale, nose. Inhale, beak. Exhale, nose. Inhale, beak. Exhale, nose. From warrior two, we take action. We become the arrow. We turn into warrior three. So I'm facing forward. I'm going to hold on to the chair, lift the back foot up, and becoming the arrow, taking action. I can keep both hands on the chair if I want to. Maybe lift one, maybe lift two. And then try that breathing technique. Inhale through the beak. Exhale nose. Inhale beak. Exhale nose. Inhale beak. Exhale nose. And then bringing the feet back together. Bend the knees and come back up to standing. Okay, now let's pick a balancing posture of your choice. So it could be a tree posture. I would suggest not holding on to the chair. I'd rather have like a tiny tree or a tree with the toe touching the ground to work with the balance. Or you can pick warrior 3 that we just did. You could pick dancer, like pick a balancing posture of your choice. And then try the breathing technique. So I'll pick tree posture. And then try the breathing technique. Inhale through the beak. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the beak. Exhale through the nose. 3 times. Inhale beak. Exhale nose. And then release. And then try the other side. So try the other side. And then try the technique for 3 times. Inhale beak. Exhale nose. Ooh. Inhale beak. Exhale nose. Inhale beak. Exhale nose. And then release back to Tadasana. Okay, last thing before we do the Yoga Nidra. So finding Tadasana, you can either do with your feet hip distance apart, or if you want to, you can do big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. So finding Tadasana. And then doing the same breathing technique we did at the start of the program. From the earth, inhale from in between your feet, up to in between the sitting bones, the root chakra, all the way up. Find midbrain. Find midbrain. And then exhale coolness. So inhale clarity from the earth all the way up to midbrain. Exhale coolness. Starting with cooling the brain off, and maybe that coolness spreads all the way from the head to the shoulders and all the way down. So let's try that like 3 times. Inhale from in between the feet all the way up to midbrain. Exhale coolness. Inhale clarity to midbrain. Exhale coolness. Inhale to midbrain. Exhale coolness. And release. Okay, shake it out, and now we're going to move to the Yoga Nidra part. So this practice is mostly done laying down. So maybe I don't have a pillow here, but if you have something, you can actually keep the feet on the chair. That's one way of doing it, or have something under your knees that relaxes the lower back. So finding a way to practice Yoga Nidra, it can absolutely be done seated. I prefer to do it laying down, but there are options. So finding something that works for you. And today we are doing a balancing, so there's no regular journey. I'm just going to say a short sentence, and then I'm going to be quiet. So what does this do? It allows you to create more of the story or the journey. And the mantra that I'm chosen to work with today is, I act in perfect balance. I act in perfect balance. And if you want to, you can use the same mantra, or you can pick something else. Okay, here we go. Let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a sacred place that feels peaceful and friendly. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or an imaginary place. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this sacred place. Sense the comforting energy. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Now go inward, deep inside, and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is your heart's deepest longing? What does your heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice your navel center. Notice the expansion on the inhale and soft release on exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your pelvis, hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, top of your feet, all 10 toes, soles of your feet, notice your heels, feel the calves, back of knees, hamstrings, pelvis, lower back, and navel center. Feel both legs, all parts together, all together as a whole. Bring awareness to your sitting bones. Notice your root in between the sitting bones. Lift your awareness to your lower belly, navel center, solar plexus, mid back. Sense heart space, heart center, and sternum. Notice your upper back, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, top of your hands, all 10 fingers, palm of your hands, inner arms, armpits, and shoulders. Sense both arms. All parts together, all together as a whole. Bring awareness to your throat center. Notice your collarbones, shoulders, top of your shoulder blades. Feel your neck, the back of your head, crown of your head, feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye, mid-brain. Become aware of your cheekbones. Earlobes. Cheeks. Nostrils. Upper lip. Lower lip. Chin. Jaw. Face. Become aware of your whole head. All parts together, all together as a whole. Notice the right side of your body. Now feel the left side of your body. Shift your awareness to your back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel your front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg together. Feel your whole body now, all parts together, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Now become aware of your natural breath as it flows through your body. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now notice all 5 elements in you. Find the part of you that is solid, like earth. Notice the part of you that is fluid, like water. Feel the part of you that is powerful, like fire. Notice the part of you that is light, like air. Sense the vast emptiness in you like space. Notice all elements in you. All together, all elements together as a whole. Feet lift from earth. Feet lift from earth. Legs kick in water. Legs kick in water. Belly dance transforms fire. Belly dance transforms fire. Lungs breathe clean air. Lungs breathe clean air. Heart expands in space. Heart expands in space. Throat sings in perfect harmony. Throat sings in perfect harmony. Mind is clear and calm. Mind is clear and calm. You act in perfect balance. Now, remember your heart's longing. The positive statement you set at the beginning of practice. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every cell of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who observes your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your body, your physical body resting on earth. Sense your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, a slow awakening. Deep breath into your belly and let it go. Slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take another full breath in and let it go. Bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I act in perfect balance. And gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Allow the eyes to slowly open, raise your gaze, and thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.